rent is quite affordable. I'm trying to encourage, people from back home to move to Northern Ireland.
And someone would be able to save 1,000 plus.
Oh, yes.
Like, easy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have someone very, very special. Actually, she doesn't need any introduction, but I'll just let her introduce herself and tell us a little bit about herself.
Okay, so my name is Nanelles. From Ghana originally. I'm currently working as a nurse in the UK, and I'm a mother and a wife as well, and I'm a YouTuber too. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so if you haven't seen her channel, please go and check it out. She is doing really, really well. Congratulations, by the way, and keep growing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So today we are just gonna be talking about living expenses in Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah. So she lives in Northern Ireland, and I wanted to do this video because I have lots of people who want to come to London, but then they are conflicted between London and Northern Ireland or Scotland, which I think is kind of the same as Northern Ireland, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So I would like us to start talking about rent, which I think is one of the biggest expense for most people. So Nanelles, if I wanted to get a 1-bedroom in Northern Ireland, roughly how much would it cost me?
Well, I live in Belfast, which is the capital of Northern Ireland. So I'm in like the city, and I'm very close to the city center. Okay. And I currently live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
And I'm paying 525. Yes, 525. And it's
for a 2-bedroom.
Yes. And this is in Belfast, close to the city center. You understand?
Oh my God.
Before, I paid 495 for 2 years. And then just this year, it was increased to 525. Okay. So rent is quite affordable in Northern Ireland. If you're looking for a single bedroom, it's not really advisable because the difference will not be much.
Okay.
Like a single room and then a 2-bedroom. So, because I remember when I was searching for this place, I got a single room apartment. It was just close to, the difference was about £20. So why don't you get a 2-bedroom space then?
Yeah, makes sense.
So so the difference between like a single room and a 2-bedroom will be almost the same. But if you're looking for a 3-bedroom, you could get a very nice, spacious 3-bedroom in Belfast, close to the city, for let's say £600. 3-bedroom, like for a big family, £600. Yes.
Wow, I think I'm moving there because
I had a colleague at work who had 4 kids, so she needed a big space. So she had like a 4-bedroom, very, very spacious building, like the ones that rich people build back home, And then she was living in that place in the UK, and it was a gated community here in Northern Ireland, and she was paying £800 for the 4-bedroom house. It's just like,
wow. That's why I tell people, if you're coming and you have kids, I think it would be better to move to places that are far, far, far away from London. Because for me, I live in a studio, which is very small, and I'm not joking, I can make tea while I'm still in bed. And I pay 1,000 and something pounds.
Wow.
For that, for a studio. Like, it's very small, but man, I think I'm gonna move now to Northern Ireland.
Yeah, you should. And I'm really welcoming, like I'm trying to encourage, people from back home, Africa and then Asia, to move to Northern Ireland these days, because one of the cons of being here is there aren't so many blacks compared to London and other parts of England. So now, like, I'm just trying to create awareness, let people know that this place is quite good. And then obviously the crime rate, this is one of the safest places in the world, actually. Yeah, I went on a tour and then they were saying that it's been voted one of the safest places in the world. Can you imagine?
Wow.
So raising kids here as well is very, very good. I'm not saying it's sin-free, but like at least like compared to other parts of England, this place is quite safe. And the fact that there aren't so many foreigners, I want so many people to come so that like the black community or the whatever Asian community will be like enlarged. You understand?
Wow, I'm honestly surprised in a good way. So since you mentioned that there are not a lot of black people there, do you experience like constant racism? Because someone would expect that would happen in an area with less black people.
Well, I feel like racism is everywhere. But here, because racism is sort of like, do I say a crime? So people, even if they are racist, they may not necessarily show it much. only few people would, let's say, do it in your face to make you know that they dislike you. So yeah, it is everywhere. I don't think it's so much here compared to, personally, that's what I think, compared to other places. But yeah, I think it's nothing that you can't deal with. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't concentrate on that too much.
Yeah.
It's just that you can sit on the train and then you're the only black. You can sit on the plane, like, and then you're the only black.
Yeah.
I remember, let's say, when I went back home and I was coming back, my flight from my country to Heathrow, there were so many blacks, obviously.
Yeah.
And from Heathrow to Belfast, I was the only black on the plane.
Wow.
Yeah. So it shows you that we are not a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
You could see that you're just the only black.
Yeah.
So you feel they make you know you're black, and then you're not loads of you here, but it's okay.
Yeah. If no one's bothering you, it's fine, and
it's fine. You can deal with it.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So my next question is about council tax. How much would the council tax be like for your apartment?
So actually, one of the reasons why I came to Northern Ireland is because I heard that there's no council tax. There's no council tax.
Oh my God.
No council tax. So that's what makes Northern Ireland stand out, even from Scotland, because Scotland, I hear they do pay council tax. But here, there's nothing like that. Ask somebody from Northern Ireland what's council tax, and they may have to Google.
We don't know.
We don't know what it is. We don't
know. Oh my God. That's amazing.
And then we don't pay for water as well. So yeah, so I really like the fact that I started my journey from here. So I've been able to save a lot just by being here. Imagine if when I first came, I was single. I wasn't married then, and then I didn't have a child then. And now I'm a proud
wife.
So before then, you can imagine, I was living in this place, and then I was paying $495, like I said. So imagine, and it was 2 bedrooms. Imagine if I had decided to give 1 bedroom out, and then let the person in the house. That means I'll be paying roughly £250 for my rent. And let's say for 2 years, you can imagine how much somebody can save if they go through like that. So it's good if you're starting from a place like this. You can really save a lot of money. Really, really save a lot of money. We also don't pay for water. So it's just your electricity, your rent, and then whatever you use for heating, whether it's oil or gas.
Wow.
So it's really quite affordable to live here, I'm telling you. And this is in Belfast. That's the main city.
Yeah, the city.
Outskirts of Belfast. You could get a 3-bedroom house for, let's say, £400 or less.
Oh, I can't even get a room for £400 in London.
So this is the main city. Then you can imagine. So the outskirts, it's quite affordable.
Oh wow.
You can get when we talk about, let's say, buying property as well, you could get, let's say, a 3-bedroom newly built house for let's say £160,000. Yes, in Belfast. And if you're looking at the outskirts, you could get like a mansion for £250,000.
Oh wow.
It's on Poverty Power. It's on Zoopla. You can check it out.
I'm surprised because I'm planning to buy an apartment, and an apartment in London is gonna cost me like £300 to £500. An apartment, I'm talking about a flat, not a house with my
300,000, you mean?
Yes.
300,000 to 500,000.
Yes.
The only problem is I was talking to this mortgage advisor the last time, and then they were saying that it looks like, the people that lend you the money for your mortgage, when you're buying the property in Northern Ireland, the terms are different. It looks like most people prefer if you're buying a house in England. I think it's because the property market here is not really if you're buying a house in England, you can get like a better deal from what the mortgage advisor said. This is not from me, than when you're buying in Northern Ireland. They prefer you're buying in England because the market here is not really
Oh, but still, wow, that's attractive, to be honest. All right. So let's talk about transport. Is it easier to have like your own means of transport, like driving, or would you rather take public transport? Which one is better?
I always say that if I was in London, there's no way I would have bought a car.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have bought a car because there's like a bus or a train almost every 10-15 minutes to wherever you're going to. But here it's not like that. Sometimes when I first came in, I didn't have a car. if I have to work on the weekend, sometimes I have to wait for like an hour, sometimes
Oh,
more for the next bus.
okay.
Sometimes if it's a holiday or a weekend, forget. There were times that I literally had to walk for like 30 minutes because there were no bus. It was a holiday, there were no buses, nothing, just to get home.
Wow.
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
the journey from my house to my work is about just a 17 minutes drive.
Oh,
But
okay.
I had to walk for that long because there were no buses. So here, the public transport system is not the best. It's just not the best. The
Mhm.
interval would be, let's say, 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It's just not the best. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
miss
long.
what you're supposed to take, you're definitely going to be late wherever you're going. But so it's here, I think it's good you have your own car.
Okay. So you don't have like the, what do they call it? The congestion charge, because in London it can amount to like £15 per day. Do you have that in
I
Belfast?
only heard of that in December when I came to London. That
Okay.
there's something
Oh, so
called,
you don't have it there?
I haven't heard of it here before. No.
Wow. So when
No.
you go there, just do your driving course and get a car, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think it's easy to drive here. It's easy. And
Yeah.
then the roads are not as scary as the ones you see in London with 100 lanes.
Yeah, and people are not
Like,
crazy.
yeah, but it was easy. I wasn't driving much in Ghana, although I had my license, but
Yeah.
it was easy to start driving here.
Okay.
The whole place is calm and relaxed.
I can imagine. I've been there. I think I came there when I was doing my exam. And
Yeah.
people were so nice. They were just waving and saying hello from the car when we were just walking and, minding our own business. I really, really liked it. It
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, talking about the living expenses, I feel like it would be good to talk about the salary, just an estimate of the salary. So someone will be able to maybe have an idea of how much they're going to save, subtracting from the living expenses that we've talked about. So I know you work in a nursing home. Roughly, how much would the salary be per month?
So it depends on the company you're working for. There are companies that pay £16 per hour, and it also depends on your contracted hours and how many hours you'd be working. I've never had the same salary like twice.
Per month, yeah.
It's always changes, okay, because there's a month that I'll do overtime, there's a month that I'll holiday pay and all that. So it depends. But if you're a nurse and even let's say the least you're earning is let's say £16 per hour, and then let's say you're doing just let's say 4 days a week, or you could take home let's say 1,009, 2,000 if you're not doing any overtime. Yeah, and you're earning 16. But these days there are companies that are paying as much as 21 per hour. So let me just say, let's say £16 per hour, and then you're doing, let's say 39 hours each week. So that's three this week, 3,434.
Okay, so taking home, let's say 2,000, someone would be able to save 1,000 plus.
Oh yes,
easily every month.
If you don't have other commitments, if you don't have other commitments, if you're not paying any car loan, if you don't have to spend money back home, if you're not paying fees back home and all that, and it's just you can save more than that.
Oh wow, that's amazing. How about the agency shifts there for nursing home? Would you be,
So I haven't done agency in a very long time because I was pregnant, and then there was lots of like overtime shifts in my care home, so I'd rather do it in my care home than go outside. So the last time I did, I had about £250 from one shift.
Okay.
That's about a year ago. It also depends on the company you are signed with, because some pay way higher than the one I am with, so it also depends. Roughly £200 to £250 per shift.
Okay.
After tax.
Yeah. Oh wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now I feel like I'm tempted to move to Northern Ireland after some time.
Don't move. I envy your ICU experience. You have no idea. Don't move.
But I think I love the city life so much. That's why I settled in London. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Guys, if you don't know who Nanelle is, I don't know, you're missing out, to be honest. She is consistent. She posts a lot. So my Kenyan friends who keep asking me where the videos are, I think you can go and watch the videos on her channel. Whether you're a nurse or a healthcare assistant or whatever you want to come to the UK as, just go and watch her channel, and let's support her. So thank you so much, Nanelle, for joining us.